What up, everybody? In an all-new exclusive episode 1 clip released by Stars on social media over the weekend, we get an in-depth look at the scene with Tariq and Brayden sneaking up on the side of a building with guns. And there was a few clips of this scene in the trailer, with one of them including them getting into a shootout. But this exclusive clip gives us a little more detail into the conversation and what's going on in each Tariq and Brayden's mind. The clip starts out with Tariq and Brayden watching something or somebody behind a building, and the building that they're looking at is behind a high security fence. And Brayden, looking like he's scared and in no way ready for this job, tells Tariq that they're never going to get to her, and Brayden wants to get out of there. So does this confirm that Tariq and Brayden are targeting Noma's daughter Anya? Because Brayden specifically says they're never going to get to her. And that's why I think they're going after Anya and not Noma. Because if they were trying to get to Noma, they could just clip her. They have enough firepower to do that. But from the sound of it, they're trying to get to Anya. The other day, Stars released a clip with Tariq and Brayden after they fled Noma's warehouse, with Brayden asking Tariq what the plan was. At the time, Tariq didn't have a plan, but I guess he decided to move forward with his threat that he made to go after Noma's daughter. But we can also tell by the sound of this clip that either though Brayden caught a couple bodies at the end of Season 3, he's still not ready for war, at least at this point in the season. And I say Brayden caught a couple bodies in Season 3 because we all know that he took out his Uncle Lucas at the hotel. But I think that Brayden caught another body at that warehouse that's not talked about as much, because in the car when they were leaving, he told Tariq he thinks he got one of those. And it wasn't a main character or any character of significance to the show, but I think he took out Noma's security guard with the bald head. But in this clip, Tariq wasn't hearing what Brayden was saying, because his reply to Brayden trying to bail was, "And do what? Be on the run for the rest of our fucking lives, be?" And Brayden doubles down to tell Tariq that they're outmanned and outgunned. But Tariq's only reply was, "That's why we have to outsmart them." So we can see that Tariq is all about doing what he has to do to avoid being on the run for the rest of his life. But Brayden, on the other hand, doesn't want to go through with whatever it is that they're trying to pull off. So we can assume if they're trying to get to Anya, that they're going to have to go through that high security fence. So they're not going to be able to climb that fence. Someone will have to either let them in, or they will have to charge whenever the gate is open for somebody else. Then once they get through the gate, they're going to have to take out several of Noma's goons to get to Anya, who is most likely in a room inside of that building. And another question, is that the same office building that we saw from the Season 4 pictures of Anya talking to Noma with Kane and Effie standing outside? And the exclusive clip concludes with Tariq telling Brayden, "Let's hop in that truck right there," after he told them that they had to outthink them. And again, Brayden, showing he didn't want to go through with whatever they were going to have to do, tells Tariq, "This is fucking crazy." So from the sound of that conversation, that wasn't Tariq or Brayden's truck either. Either though that truck was unlocked and they were able to get into it without breaking in. So possibly that truck could have had a barcode on it or something like that that gets them access behind that high security fence. But a big question is, how did Tariq and Brayden get the location of Anya in the first place? And I think that they got the location through Obi. Just like he gave Brayden the info that they were going to clip Tariq after Tariq got Obi those green cards. And somehow Junior Young found out about Obi's family getting their green cards, because the other exclusive clip showed Junior in a parking garage approaching Brayden and Tariq and mentions those green cards. If you haven't checked out that video I made breaking down that scene, make sure to go on my page and do that. And I also got a video about Noma taking out Obi once she finds out about those green cards. So if it was Obi who gave Tariq the drop about where Anya is located, he might not even make it out of episode 1. Because like Noma said, a woman in her position has to look at every angle. And this will include, how did Brayden find out that they were going to clip Tariq? And how did they get the drop of Anya's location? When Tariq told Noma that he was targeting her daughter, Noma told Tariq that she had already been moved to safety. But Effie told Tariq that Anya didn't even know what her mother really did for a living. And Noma confirmed this in a conversation with Monet. But because the fact that Anya's father was killed, Noma could use this as an excuse to put Anya in protection. But regardless of what excuse Noma made, Anya will be impatient to get back to her normal life. But we could also see now from the new promo video that says relationships will get tested. It's confirmed that Tariq will hook up with Anya in season 4. And this will put all of Noma's business in jeopardy. And this is also the secret that is the key to Tariq and Brayden's freedom. Once they show Noma they can get to Anya, they could hold the fact that Noma killed Anya's father, Francesco Lombardi, as leverage to get the bounty off of their head. The relationship dynamics between Tariq and Anya is going to be very interesting, especially depending on how they meet. Will Tariq and Brayden be successful in targeting Anya at the building from this clip, or will Tariq get to Anya another way? Tariq has all of her personal information, including her address, her social media, and that Anya is a student at NYC. Or could we see Tariq using Kanan's method with Anya and exposing the truth about who Noma really is and turning Anya into a weapon that could potentially take out Noma? Something else in regards to Anya is that she is rich. Her mother is Noma and her father was Francesco Lombardi. And keep in mind the size of Francesco Lombardi's mansion in season 3. And since he is now dead, Anya most likely inherited all his assets. And something I got to also address now that we know that Tariq hooks up with Anya is that Anya at the clinic and not Diana, who we originally thought it was. And does Tariq get Anya pregnant? Getting Noma's daughter pregnant would be some savage work on Tariq's part. Keep in mind he's becoming the apex predator this season, so he's going to do whatever he got to do to get to the top of the food chain. This would also explain why Tariq is explaining to Anya that his dad tried hiding who he was from Tariq, and look how he turned out. If this is in fact Anya who Tariq got pregnant and is telling this to, this would mean unlike Noma, Tariq didn't hide who he is from Anya either. So maybe he actually does abduct her, but they actually end up hooking up. So Tariq might have lost his inheritance in season 3, but he's going to get it all back and then some by getting Anya pregnant and having a multi-millionaire baby mama. But there's also a chance that it might not be Obi who gave Tariq this information either, because there's another promo video with Effie telling Tariq that she made that up to him, obviously talking about trying to get him killed. And either though I don't think you can make that up to somebody, she obviously had something to do with Tariq getting his freedom and the bounty off of his head from Noma. And because Effie plays both sides, I wouldn't be surprised at all if she helped Tariq. And with Tariq potentially in a relationship with Anya, what will Effie think about this? Because in that promo video, it has Kane talking about Effie being jealous. This is most likely talking about Tariq and Anya's relationship. And Effie is the fatal attraction type. Not only has she tried getting Tariq killed, but she also tried taking out her competition, Lauren, in season 2. And it was Effie's idea to target Anya in the first place. So could we potentially see Effie getting jealous enough of Anya to take her out? Because through 3 seasons, Effie still hasn't officially caught a body, either though she thought she did. And Effie might even take out Anya after she gets pregnant with Tariq's child. And if she does, who will she blame it on? So she can try to get Tariq on the rebound while he's grieving. And there you have it. Leave your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments.